All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are back with more Final Fantasy 16. So last time we had to cut the stream short because of weather complications, and I obviously don't want my PC or PlayStation 5 or anything else like that to fry because of a lightning storm. So yeah, we got one more side quest to do here, and I think we're good to just continue with the rest of the game.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
I really wish there was like a run button instead of just like waiting. We gotta.
Master Quinton.
It's not the slowest, but like it's still like a little bit noticeable, you know?
I want no trouble.
Why is he freaking out?
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters.
Yikes.
You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need?
Yeah, why not?
Please.
All right.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Alright, we'll do this now. And then I think after that we're fine to just do whatever we need. Oh, we read that last time. I'm wondering if, like, at some point we can just have, like, a third move to use or something like that. But we'll see. Can I just shortcut there? No, I can't.
Don't tell me. Turn it.
I can shortcut back, but not for on the way over there. Or, no way, I can. Yeah, oops, forgot about this one. Power of the SSD work. Alright. Give me a speed boost, please. Did I missed the item here? What? Thank you, Stick Drift.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
It's above me. I don't think I'll climb that, yeah. Level 21. That all? Nope.
It's over.
We got some air with that.
Stay down. It's over. Give me fire.
That did not go as far as I thought it would. I can't imagine anything I get from that is useful, so we'll just ignore it for now. Stop using crystals is bad for the planet.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Let's see. Oops.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and Imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Thanks. Wine drinkers. Dying on the vine. Alright, I think we're good. I think we can actually just go and do the main quest right now, which is what I wanted to do last stream. Because I think we're about to fight Hugo. And that sounds ridiculous. Nothing here, right? All good? Nobody need me? Alright, cool. Main quest time.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
What? But Gav is
Just the three of us,
cool.
then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire.
Dominance only.
More
Get
friends
out,
and chaos,
Gav.
yes,
You're not
but that
cool
doesn't mean
enough.
we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
We'll just have to fight him again.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then
Well, it
you
is
are
the element of
all
fire, so...
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
Just give me enough potions and
Less
maybe I'll do
likely to
it.
be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northridge in a few days. You two behave now.
Ah, he's like the dad. Sid knows what's up. He sees it. The dog sees it. Next mission here. Lost Wing. I wonder if we'll end up going back to the Phoenix Gate or anything. Probably like a side quest or something.
So, we're meeting.
Could I technically just go here? Since it's here, right? Could I technically... Oh, I might have just skipped out on some dialogue, though. Yeah. High potion. Let's get some EXP and some warm-up. Too far. Since I'm doing like normal ads, let's do let's go back to the wheel lifter thing. Oh wait, no, that's already there. Okay, no, I'm fine then. I just had it backwards. Yeah, we'll do a couple of these. Oh, we can fight now. From the combat demo, the only one that I wasn't really feeling was the Titan setup. Or stance, whatever you want to call it. I feel like that I didn't really like all that much. Yeah, I feel like that was the only one I wasn't really feeling. But maybe I'll get used to it, like, the further in I get. Also, I don't think they're gonna give you, like... Oh, actually, maybe they will, because there's, like, at least 4 openings there. We'll see. Alright. Not as much delay on that one, but that's good. What the? Oh, right, I had Heat Wave, not the Super Stinger. I'd be surprised if Hugo had any actual, like, spellcasters on his, like, army. Kinda has the same energy as a Titan from Destiny 2. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, I need to get a new controller. This is very cumbersome. Fine, I'll attack the thing. Oh. Oh no, they're chill. Why do the other ones attack me then? Okay. A vulture.
That's enough. You're finished.
I really like that detail that he like digs around with the sword on a downed enemy. A raptor? Let's fly. Oh, you're too heavy. Stop hurting my dog. You know what would be really lousy? Is if, like, I know it's probably not gonna happen, but like, could you imagine if like Torgal or Jill or Sid died in your like team, and it was just like a game over or something like that? That's annoying. That was like one of the like few things I disliked about their team, like where if just your main character died in that, it was just over. Because like you couldn't control your teammates. I don't think I'm gonna use like Limit Break until
North Reach.
Oh my gosh.
Soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Shine of roast antelope.
Like a plum for the apple of your eye.
Roasted antelope.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Empire's finest.
No one will buy anything.
Has the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Begone! The gate's for citizens, not serfs.
Oh my god, this motion blur. Oh, the checkpoint's got.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
Welcome.
Gaia Blade. No.
And a fine, fine day to you. You say these are all from Dalmeka?
Are you saying a shrimp fried this rice? That's what that energy felt like.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about.
Oh, so we can smell them now, huh?
The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Jill's right there. I don't want
You're
to.
the dame.
I'm just saying, like.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard that
can call
be
me
pronounced that
Isabel.
way.
Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you.
Maybe it was just the accent.
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Like how Jill's just non-existent in some of these cutscenes.
Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here.
You gotta get in.
To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what? What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Alright, act casually.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
Come on.
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
You stalked me to talk shit. Great. I'll remember your crappy ass armor.
That wasn't so bad.
Used to it.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement.
I bet.
As do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Let's see.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel.
We're on a first-name basis. He's in, boys.
Tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your
Clive,
best.
you couldn't even find yourself for 13 years.
Take this.
Luna's stars from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Prioritize.
I should probably start here.
Oh, there's side quests here too.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention...
Time to find the creep.
But I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne. And picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first.
Well,
but it
yeah.
didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in. And she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison.
There are 3 quests here. Jeez.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
I just want to pick this up. I don't want to do this yet.
I cannot help but notice you bear the
Actually,
moon and stars.
that's hard progress if I do the main one, so...
An associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go.
Why don't you just use the obelisk and teleport?
And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress?
Yeah, right.
Would you be willing to help a fellow?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough.
That's through the gate,
Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are...
It's always 3. It's always 3.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
This is sulfuric
Of course
acid.
not. Merely trifles, which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Sure. Giving stuff to Branded, aren't you? Okay, they're all here, so whatever. You think the obelisks are just there like as scenery?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now.
I guess you don't want no sulfuric acid.
Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
Because you were too busy talking shit.
Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
What does he sell?
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Alright, I'll take it. Need 2 more.
Each one is handcrafted.
Don't talk smack.
I have no business with Brand.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
You're friendly.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Perfume cigars.
Cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
One more.
Smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Another purse.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink?
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
I'll keep it in my hood.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them?
What an expensive lifestyle.
Way to find out.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
There you go.
Ah, you have returned.
These should be pretty short. I think there'll probably be at least one combat one.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth.
I'm sorry?
It's the thriving market for even the scantest fragments.
Wait, Chocobo have teeth?
Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Cool. We're almost up to 30,000. Alright, let's do the next one. They're both right next to each other.
Markets are a veritable.
I thought that was a collectible. Alright, let's do what these guys want.
Sergeant's got it in for us.
The heck?
Where's your commanding officer, Brandon?
It's me. I'm the commanding officer.
The training grounds are for real soldiers.
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
Okay.
How about it, Brandon? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Yeah, all right. Pride comes before the fall.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
I say, whatever. Come on, let's get this over with.
Let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
This guy
and
really
when
thinks.
You go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
All right, check this out.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright, so you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough.
I think that one's just extra.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
You're gonna get
So
demoted.
it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Oh no, this guy's more heavily armored. And he has a mallet.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? And a bearer win the dame's favour anyway.
I know when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I give you that.
Messed up. Soldier's bested. That's got to be pretty wild on like New Game Plus when you have everything. That's it.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Sure. Oh, sick of meteorite. That's just water crystal. Yeah. All right, one more, and then we can.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
Oh my god.
To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you.
Don't worry about it.
Can I trust you to be discreet?
No.
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sanbreque society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
I've noticed.
Right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best
That's pretty
attempts at
petty.
secrecy,
That's pretty petty.
my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
It's not to be seen, isn't it?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
Food delivery.
What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
All right. Can I jump over this? I can't.
We can't let people starve as well.
Bones fell favorably.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Oh, it's a different one.
Now's not the time.
Yeah, if I give him that food, he'll get up and just slash him. Here you go.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
All right. He's still healing. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of quests. Or like side quests.
I have something for you.
I wonder if in New Game Plus it'll be worth it to even bother doing that, though.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Let's see if I can give it to this one.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! Jack, you'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
And last one.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you.
This is messed up.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Alright, let's get this last one done. Do you think if I do the garrison thing, it'll just like count over or something like that, or it'll cancel out?
Well then.
There you go.
All right. Are you here
for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle.
That's a weird
He
way
was
of
one
putting
the
it,
only
but
people
sure.
around here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Friend of the people. Wrong one.
That's the day, done then.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst it's ever been.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
Let's
I'm
see.
looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Alright.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
I'm gonna leave the city for a little bit.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Well, you're gonna ask me either way.
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
What's up here? I think I can leave through here. Okay, I thought there was gonna be another exit. Never mind. What's this? Loot. Can I jump over this? Nope. Oh, wow.
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
There are 3 exits. That's kind of funny.
That's enough.
Oh, I didn't actually use up that much of my AP points. It's just a couple of wolves, forget it. There's 2 quests here. Hopefully it's close that I don't have to go that far.
You, Brandon, here. You're late. What kept you?
What?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy.
Sounds like a you problem.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue
Gawping?
him.
Yeah, alright.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
All bark.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Stay down.
Actually, is that like an invisible wall to keep him in? I thought that was just like the zone that you have to stay in for combat. A whole 4 EXP. Truly rewarding.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
At the expense of
Why are you still
others.
speaking. Father will hear of this.
Ugh. Hate hearing that. Killed 2 people.
Wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here this instant.
No.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return.
Yeah.
Head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Whoops, I don't have one.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
Good.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Yeah, all right. Oh, bye.
I'm wasting my time.
That wolf didn't
I
deserve
can't
that.
just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
It's happening again like in 15. Oh my gosh.
More victims of the nobles' games.
Yep.
You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Sure, why not?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
Sure did.
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
There it is.
Is this your doing?
All right.
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers.
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to go save them.
Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Later, Raymond. That's a chill dude. It's not an enemy, but I wasn't sure. Eh. Yo.
Have you seen my Chloe?
Like a doll?
I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
The most important of
I'll
quests.
find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Playthings.
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
You might have to check the other one. Oh.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
They got her.
I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything?
I guess I wasn't that far off with the
Do you
doll.
really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Well, your dad's super wrong.
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Made a small child cry. Mission accomplished.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Let's do the main quest now. Probably could have done that on the way back, but...
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
All
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear.
Sounds like the right thing to do.
Keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
The influence is better in her city. What do you got?
What do you want?
Nothing, because you got garbage.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
Oh, brother.
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady.
Scratch that. The reach is apparently very far.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
Ruins?
My thanks.
It's gonna take a girl to ruins?
I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
Even
Be
murder?
sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Yeah. It's always that. Alright, let's go see this. Royal Meadows. Yeah, that's the wall, all right.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any
Loaded
closer to the village.
That's enough. It's over. Stay down.
Bro, what the?
It's over.
Alright. You're both dead, aren't they?
Damn it all. Bodies.
A bit more than that.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you. Tatien.
If that's true,
And the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick.
Well,
by the looks of things,
I think you're a bit late.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else.
Ugh.
Then one day he sees her with a new comb.
Idiot.
Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
I was waiting for her to like open up a drawer and it's just like several combs of the same design. Like, yeah, I give this to everybody.
If it was a message that needed...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
Good.
They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yeah, but not in the best condition.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Yep.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
The dame. Level up. This is a big HP bonus, actually.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital.
The whole
But
thing?
that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
priest. Alright. So let's meet up with Jill and Sid and do this next bit of story. I think we're going to be meeting up with the new icon next. Oh. R2, right.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
It's a really cool shot. Even then, it's 3 icons. It's got to be strong enough to take on most things. The pleasure houses. Does she have 2 businesses then? Oh yeah, I guess she does.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Well, there's not exactly doors.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Night raid.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sanbreque.
And we're 3 icons.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw.
There's a nice ring to it.
That'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Oh, he
A
is.
little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain.
No, but seriously, don't become the villain.
But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
You've reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you'll not be able to return. Oh, okay. It's a quest. How did I miss that? Alright, let me do this and then we'll go do that. Am I fine on items? Yeah.
The tavern. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
I got it.
All right. How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
All the cats away.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Okay, I know there's just a perfect spot to leave it.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Toasty. And they'll be fine.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Alright, we can go do this then.
There he is, the man of the hour.
No. Okay. Let's go do this now. No turning back. Man, that's a glow.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan.
Does Sid look like somebody who has a plan?
Complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Also, Jill, stay low.
Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
I want to see Jill use her icon powers.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Rats. What's on here? Ooh, 1,000. Nothing else.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man on reaching the sanctum. I
swear this passage is
Of course it did.
perfect plan, Clive. Perfect plan.
No, I must have pressed that L2 by accident.
That's it. Stay down.
See if there's anything around. Doesn't look like it. That might be the way out. Kick.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
What the? Oh. I don't see that often, like where your teammate has to go through the tunnel first or anything like that.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Yeah, that's fine.
spotted! To arms, men! Summon the Cannonier! At once!
I was hoping to get something on that. That staggered me. I want to keep them alive, but I think they'll die. Yeah. Actually do decent damage. Didn't realize that.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be
Bro, that thing's got to be inconvenient as
You
hell.
will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Did I just say mortar?
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Oh, I'm trying to do something. These are some challenges. Yes. Oh my god.
You feel that? Something in there.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
I can affect people?
Bollocks. It's gone Akashic.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
That explains why his health wasn't that much. I missed it.
Not this time.
Cut it on that one. That was rough. The favor of Inferno ignition. He disintegrated.
I'm used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Can we use that cannon?
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared.
R2.
Ah, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. Ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
What about Torgal? I think I saw somebody move.
The miners. The guards.
Too far gone. The ether's no monsters on them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
Oh. You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They were there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Being here just gets worse and worse. This one.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Joe, you could have said that the board was loose.
Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Let's see. Any more miners? Corrupted miners, soldiers, war cry.
Where do they all come from?
I might need Cyclone back.
It's over. That's enough.
Just barely out of reach. Let's see. Chest.
Better already.
Let's heal up anyway. I probably should have used like my limit. I keep forgetting I have a limit break. Use another potion actually, or a high potion. 10 chunks. Another loose board.
If that's what you want.
Right. Next. I thought I could make that. Down here. I don't know if I did that right. We'll get to 50,000 in no time. I gotta change up actually.
Who's that? Not this time.
Way too soon. Pinches of magic dash. And yeah. Let me change that actually. This is the heat wave thing. I don't think I really need that right now. I'll stick with ignition and then switch back to these two. Rook's Gambit is good, but I feel like I just never use it. Just top off. Loot Coral Sword. It's like the first time I got a different like thing. It's better by 5 points. Why not?
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
Let's see. Sharp Fang.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Whoa. Yeah, I like these missions where it's like there's no turning back. Cause like it's the game's chance to show like how crazy things are about to get, so
there's no one about.
Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. It's been pretty standard so far, you know.
I knew it would be big. But this...
Final Fantasy crystals don't disappoint.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Now, how exactly do we destroy or drain or put a stop to the mother crystal?
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Guess they don't have the funds for it.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture.
Wait, you dealt with Bahamut?
Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
It's actually good for you. Just how many icons have you faced, Sid? Alright, can't say I was expecting that.
Yeah, maybe.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Stay down.
Too far.
It's over.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
They're the two places
connected somehow.
Probably anything with crystal or icon energy. Door. Dang, that's all I did. Oh, he died. Wave 2. Oh, you gotta go. Not the result I wanted. I missed him.
Not this time. Not this time. Garuda, lend me your strength.
That's a bit late. Are you kidding me? That looked pretty cool because it looked like Torgal just jumped into, like, made an ice like splash or something. Yeah, I gotta practice up. A lot of it is getting harder.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Main hall. Four potions and 2 high potions, 1 strength tonic.
Where did that come from?
What is that?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Our first dragon fight.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
This is where Heatwave would have come in handy. Okay. You're not Madeira.
This time.
Get down. Should be like following up with the magic attack. I wasn't sure if I was going to get hit on that or not. No. Damage. Let's go.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Whoa, my. Forward. Just in case. That. He's raising his speed and attack. Skip that for me. I wasted that. Trying to charge up. That's not doing anything. Too soon. Oh, I can't hit it from there.
Not this time. Not this time.
Thought that I'd never trade. Right on the dot. That's the first fight that almost made me use all my potions.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move.
Yeah, it was a lot of
An
noise.
insane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
I could use some potions. Yeah, I get my limit back very fast, so I should just use it, like, almost any time I get the chance to.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
Jill?
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
I'll save that high potion for something.
Better already.
Use one of them for now.
Beautiful.
The Heart of Sanbreque.
Protected?
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
It's Ramu time.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
I don't think breaking these crystals was such a good idea.
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
What is that thing? Atmos.
Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
Did it just... This is really weird. I really want to know what all of this has to do with Clive. He's clearly got something going on. But his legs are missing. Any chance you can stock me back up on some Typhoon? Isn't Typhoon a summon?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive. My head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way or another.
I suppose you'd let me go, right?
By the flames. It's over.
Ah. I need one of them to drop a potion or something.
What else can he do?
Can I change to Cyclone, or is it still like in the fight? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could move it. Yeah, knowing that I can move it actually helps a lot. Any more?
That power isn't yours.
Could really use it for right about now.
But this is mine.
Stuttered there for a little bit.
I remember now. I had a fire. I had Ifrit!
What do we got? Melee range, evade, jump. Mastery ability shared with Clive. Backdraft. Perform triangle after executing a fireball burst, the icon version of Clive's magic burst, to perform a devastating melee finish known as backdraft. To sprint over extended unit. Interesting. All ability menus embodying a freaking obvious established on the abilities menu. You are Typhoon, okay. way better than the first one. Guess is about to get staggered. What? Okay. Oh, he has abilities, but he can't use them. Hey, that should count as the trophy. Just saying. Get out of here. No wonder you don't get show up in games. Oh.
How many more could there be?
What did it just do?
Oh, fuck.
Is it about to do its limit? Ah, no way.
As you wish.
I can hold it. That's not good. Should try and keep those. Make it. That did not go well. Quick time. Who knew that Ifrit was so agile? You staggered or what? I'm gonna get that Hellfire off. Yeah, like that. That's the most Dragon Ball shit ever. Its face. Level up. Oh, halfway to the next one too. Nice. Flames Rebirth. Flames of Rebirth. Whoops. I guess I should get used to that arena then.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Now what?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk. Clive, for so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice. Don't do this! The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free, stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
It has to know every single dominant. The thing I want to know is if Jill can hear it too.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew. I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
What?
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
He's an enemy before, right?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Oh, he just...
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
The audio problem. Oh, it's just all gone. Lawless. Meanwhile... Dude, Sid's gone.
Fail, Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
What is... you've got to be kidding me.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take
Must
a
have been
bite.
some time by now.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot,
I've got the lot.
Restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
restoratives,
Guard.
unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's been 5 years? Dude, how much time is passing in this?
It's good to see you, Sid.
I thought it would just be like a one and done.
We learned.
Oh, he took us branded. Huh?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's-forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
That's such a weird time skip, though. Like, why have another 5 years pass?
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him!
Let's give it a go.
Sid's here! Come on! others?
See a caster.
The bearers.
Safe.
The power of thunder. Tuning with Ramu not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows the access of several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains lead bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Blind Justice can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning up to 9 targets determined on locking onto them. Hey, it's the shot lock.
She dies here!
Ramu!
How many are there?
Yes.
Titan sends his regards.
I had to stop using that way.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Oh.
They brought a pet.
Torgal. There's one jacked up cat.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Give me thunder!
Get down here. $14K. Ow.
That's better.
I hope there's a faster way to do that. Oh, I got it. This should be tough. Yep. That's a level up. The old 25. Lightning shard. Hey, your cat's dead. So, who's next?
Hell with this.
All right.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let him.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Why'd you guys come back? It's kind of a long walk for that, but all right.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
I don't want to know what happened to Joshua, though. Everything's sealed off. The new hideaway?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
Hey. A little out there, but it'll do, I guess. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that lot.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Everybody just knows where he is, huh? Disney board is behind me, aren't you? One good time I've heard this friend. Bounties.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
It's bad.
To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
All right.
Long though Sanbreque's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sanbrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Easy enough.
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Let's see. Pile driver. Only problem with that is the cast time. But, you know. I don't think I have another one. Actually, how many points do I have, actually? Ramu get 1,300 points. This would be good, but man. Is that how I get another bar? That one's okay, but I don't really see myself using it that often. Stomp. Burning Blade. I haven't used that in a minute, actually. I've been pretty comfortable with just like charging up a fireball to throw after a combo. Precision dodge. Yeah, that makes it faster. Create a ball of lightning that upon being struck chains lightning to other nearby enemies. Okay. Take a look at that after. Can't say I was expecting Sid to die now. I thought it'd be much later, but...
Norseman Harpocrates.
There goes the favorite.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please.
Can't say anybody could find info on that thing.
I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Yeah, about that.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
Best girl.
Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be
I
quick about
need
it.
stuff. Crimson. Increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. That's good, but not for that price. That's even better, but kind of bad. Heat wave. Oh, there are cooldown stuff. Okay. The Wages of Warcraft increases ability points earned in a normal encounter by 20%. I actually might need that. Oh, it's just music.
It'd better all be here.
Instantly restores all HP. I want those, but not right now.
You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
I kind of want to find a item that increases or doubles the potency of items.
Not saying forward in, do you?
11 bolt.
No scratches, right?
Same. Nothing I can upgrade yet.
Anything else?
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. Secrets in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid. It's the hall swept. It's over to the tavern.
I want to be able to get some different equipment. Wall of Memories. Ah. Give me.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your
Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered here to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make sure to point and check. So make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the Hideaway. Rebellion army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see if you're done to wear up to my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He still has a phoenix feather.
He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Should go see if I can level up Braveheart, actually.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh. He ended up learning how to use the sword.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
What?
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
Let's go see.
What do you need? What do you want?
Reinforce. And then... No. I can, but I don't think it's worth it to do it for any of these. I think I need something else for like these like legendary weapons that I've gotten. It's a little bit strange though.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest.
Why?
Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn.
We should go
They should help
anyway.
speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Okay. I'll wait then.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
Find the curse breakers. No quest. Wait, there's one here. Yeah, back downstairs by the boat. Yeah, this is getting interesting. Like the Ultima enemy is very strange to me. Because I don't think, like, aside from Ultima weapon, I never fought that Ultima. And I've heard of it before. But I don't think it looked like that, the one I'm thinking of.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Let's go take a look then.
I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees.
But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Let's go do this. I'll do this one first. Then we'll do the main quest. Oh no, it's here. Okay. Ball damage. Okay, good.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Keep pressing circle or like X to get it. Poke. Yeah, we're gonna save up on some of the abilities for right now.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Easy. Let's go. Where does this put me, actually? Yeah, kind of far. Not that far.
Finish with that log, back, Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Yes.
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Hilarious square.